Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today we will be playing Zombicide 2nd Edition. So, we got to go over a few things before we play, and I don't know why I am so teeny tiny on here. That is weird. Guess what? I'm about to get bigger. Boom. Okay, there we go. Not sure why I was so teeny tiny. Okay, but before we begin, we gotta talk. We gotta have a conversation about a tough discussion. And a few of you have already know what the deal is. So we're gonna hop into it. And I'm not one for pomp and pageantry, so we'll just dive into it. If you notice, for the past two Sundays, like last Sunday I played Stone Saga, and this Sunday I'm playing Zombicide 2nd Edition. But what has Sundays always been? Sundays have always been Arkham Horror. It's always been Arkham Horror with Kate, with Cynthia, with and you all and we play on Tabletop Simulator, and we go through. We have some fun. We laugh. We joke. We feel our frustrations, but we enjoy each other's company, and we couldn't see ourselves playing the game without each other, because the three of us have kind of become, ever since we started playing Gloomhaven Digital, that's kind of where it solidified. We all just kind of found the time. We played Gloomhaven Digital together. We had great memories. Barry Bear was looting and all that other good stuff. And it transitioned into Arkham Horror on Tabletop Simulator, where we played all the cycles, and we were actually into homebrew content, and it's been an absolute privilege and pleasure to do that. But as of the past, this Sunday and the previous, we haven't. And the reason being is because from my research, Kate passed away. What happened was, it's actually been 3 Sundays, to be honest with you. Cynthia and I met 3 Sundays ago. Cynthia and I met up. We got online getting ready to play Arkham Horror, and we're waiting, and we're talking, and we're joking, and we're having a good time, but Kate never showed. And it's getting closer and closer to stream time, and no word. I send her messages, nothing comes back. So we were just like, okay, maybe she overslept, and she'll talk to us about, she'll reach back out and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, because it's unlike her. For her not to communicate, it's just not a her thing. For her not to reach out or communicate, it would have to be like an EMP went off, to where all cell service, all Discord had shut down completely, to where she would not respond. But we were just like, okay, well, we're here from her throughout the day. Well, the day went on, and we didn't hear anything. So we were both kind of, that's weird. And it got later into the evening for me. By that time, it was late night for Cynthia, and I was just like, something ain't right. And I got a weird kind of feeling. And so I know that I had mailed her stuff before, Arkham Horror stuff before, and which means I had her address. So what I did was, I went to the town that she lives in, and I looked up the newspaper that was there, the online periodical. And I didn't see anything in there, but then something just kind of drove me to be like, look at the obituary section. And so I was like, ugh, okay. And I looked at the obituary section, and right halfway down it was her name, passed away on March 14th, which was one day before my birthday, right? I was off enjoying my birthday when my friend passed away. and it didn't list the cause of death. It didn't say what happened. But first it was her full name, and she was 38 years old. 38. And so I was like, okay, well, this seems kind of weird. So I did some more digging, and I found my partner and I, we found a Facebook page that she had created like in 2004 with a picture of her on it, and the names matched up because the name that she used for us or that you all saw on Discord, her last name was not the same, right? And it could be that she wanted that privacy or anonymity, or maybe there was some distance with family. I don't know. We don't know. We talked, but we didn't dig into those details because I don't know if she felt comfortable about doing that. But she did. When I asked once, she did tell me what her last name was, and so I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy. And so I went digging some more, and I found her LinkedIn profile, and the LinkedIn profile matched the name on Facebook, matched the name on the obituary. But that wasn't enough to complete the triangle. So it also said that in the obituary it named her parents. And then go back to Facebook, and my partner was like, she said, all right, well, let's see what family stuff looks like that's on there. And we found her mom's name, and it matched up. It matched up. It matched up. Name, city, everything. And so for these past 3 weeks, I've been kind of wanting to be wrong. I've been at like, I think I'm wrong. Cynthia, am I wrong? Please tell me I'm wrong, and I'm wrong, and I'm incorrect. Kate's on vacation. She'll come back and talk to me about it. But she looked into it. It matched up. Chris, who's in chat, when I talked to my Discord about it earlier on, they looked into it, and yeah, and he looked into it, and he was like, "Yep, it matches up." I even had a conversation because I know where I met her was on Rob's gaming table. She was where I met most of you, right? Was on Rob's gaming tables channel. So I reached out to Rob and I was like, hey, you're in, y'all are. She's in Alberta. You're in. I can't remember where Rob is, but he's a heavy research guy. He dug into it and he's like, you're not wrong. And so I gave it this amount of time just in case I was wrong, because my logic said, you know what's going on. Your brain is trying to protect your heart from something that you already know is true. That's my logic. But my heart was saying, no, you're wrong, you're stupid. She's gonna pop on here and you're gonna feel like an idiot and it's gonna be bad. So I gave it some time. And I think what ended up coming from that's just more processing, right? So the time gave me time to process and say, I lost my friend, and it's hard, and it's difficult, it sucks. Life sucks sometimes, and it hits you with these left curves, left hooks, and stuff that you're not ready for, but you got to get up off the mat. And so it's just more, that time gave me enough time to sit with it, feel it, process it, go through it, and come out, and slowly make my way, making my way, because make means past tense, making my way to the other side of it. But I have reached acceptance, and that's kind of where I am in the grief cycle. I am at acceptance. My friend is gone. She will always be remembered as somebody who brought joy to all those kind of around her. We always laughed about different things. We always made jokes. There was always nerding out together and being silly. she was what was she, the cultist leader, right, in terms of the Arkham horror cult, having people play the game and having love of the game, trying to teach me a Lord of the Rings card game, and building. She built decks for all that stuff, and you know how tough that stuff is. Yeah, so I think that is how I will remember her, as one of the. She loved pineapple on pizza. Yeah, she loved pineapple on pizza. I will remember her as the light that she truly was, um, in a lot of in this in a world that's kind of going crazy. You know, um, I think those times when Cynthia, Kate, and I would spend time together to play board games or just chat. Those are the memories, right? That's how I remember and I honor her with that stuff. She did love Aeon's End. She would join the Aeon's End streams late at night, for when Patrick and I played, and it was, yeah, it was an honor, um, being able to be. It was an honor and a privilege to be her friend, and I will continue to do so, um, even though she is no longer with us. So I just I just want to make sure that even though I'm processing, I still need to be fair to everyone else, because you all loved her, and you all, knew her, from Discord, from multiple different Discords, whether it was Paul Grogan's Discord, mine, Rob's Gaming Table, or some, Co-op Guild's Discord. She helped Barrett and Colin build decks for when they play Arkham Horror. I mean, she's. I think that's the strength and the gravity of the energy she put out, and the love that she put out there for everybody. Right. So that's how I'm gonna remember her, and so it's just more. Um, yeah, yeah. I think that's kind of. It's kind of one. It goes without. I mean, sometimes this stuff is just you don't have the words for it, right? How do you tell people that your friend is gone by just saying, "Hey, my friend is gone," right? So anyway, um, yeah. So it's just more. It's just more of that, and just keep her. We will keep her memory and her and who she was with us and how she touched us for the rest of our lives. And so, I mean, a really great thing is, celebrate Easter. Let's remember her, right? And let's remember what she meant to the people that she touched. Um, okay. Yeah, we'll support each other for sure, Cynthia. We'll support each other in all of this. When one of us hurts, for me, and I won't speak for everybody. I won't speak for everybody, but for me, when one of us hurts, all of us hurts, right? When y'all are my tribe, right? So when my tribe's hurting, I want to be there for my tribe. Okay, so I wanted to play something a little bit lighter today, and I know people was like, well, it's Easter Sunday, so why aren't you playing something Eastery? But honestly, that's the reason why I didn't want to play Stone Saga, because Stone Saga is going to require brain power because I'm still learning it as I play. Not saying that this is any different, but this is a little bit lighter. So I went with a lighter game, we'll section into what I say that, what I mean by that. We will. I wanted to show a lighter game of things so that we can all just kind of have some laughs as I roll dice terribly, right? Kate would want that, but also to, yeah, good morning, Jess. Good morning. But also to just kind of have, yeah, generate some laughs so that we can all laugh with, and celebrate. Instead of mourn, we're gonna celebrate her life. But we'll play some Zombicide. Um, yeah. So also, I want to show off some bling and give some shout outs. So shout out to Chris, who's in the chat, Laudanum. He 3D printed for me some bling for this game that I will be playing with. And shout out to Curtis Coffee, who over his coffee house. He has a YouTube channel. I think it's Coffee House Productions, I believe. He painted all of the Zombicide minis that I have for me. So I have painted Zombicide minis. All of them are painted. I have blinged out stuff from Chris, from Curtis. Blinged out components on the game from Chris. And me rolling dice. Is that not a proper way to celebrate my friend? To see a blinged out game with painted miniatures and me rolling dice horribly. Oh man. Yeah, I mean playing playing a game like probably Eldritch Horror would have given, because she loved Lovecraft theme, to play into that stuff, or some form of card game because she liked card-based games would be good. But I would have to, I'm trying not to think as much today and just kind of play, especially since I'm going to be playing 6-player. That's right, I'm going 6-handed in a game of Zombicide. Good lord, this is such a bad idea. And we're going to see how we do, right? So that was a lot. I know that was a lot on a Sunday morning that a lot of you didn't expect. And I apologize if it is going to, have an impact on your day. That wasn't my intention. It was just to share with the people. I tell y'all I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And I mean that. To share with the people I love. When we lose one of our own, right? So cool. Okay. All right. We got some setup to do. She would appreciate this stream, and the next time you play one of those games, she'll definitely be watching and playing along in spirit. Aw. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, and it puts a lot of stuff in perspective, right? I think when the day where my logic won over my heart, it put so much things into perspective. I mean, I think that's kind of what these events do, right? When these things happen. Some of the things that I found that I would complain about or be, or be, what do you call it? Fussy or whatever else about, it doesn't matter. Like, that stuff doesn't matter. Funny enough, it had me look at like my board game collection, and I was just like, I think I need to chill for a little bit, like, in terms of backing stuff and cull some things. I'm actually have games that I've been like, I don't know if I want to. That now, like, once my logic and me getting this scope of thinking comes in, I'm like, I don't need that. I can kill that and move it out. And so it's just more. It's put a lot of things in perspective. Life is short. I mean, I always prioritize my family, but it made me want to prioritize them even more, to just make sure, like, I go and I chat with my son, and I'm just like, as soon as I open this door, and I'm like, hey, I love you, right? Above all things else. And he's like, yeah, I know. I was like, no, you need to know, and go hug him and all this other stuff. And it's just, I mean, that's the thing. It just puts all all this stuff into perspective for me, you know? And so it's one of those things that just kind of, it shakes you to just be like, is the thing that you were upset about really worth the upset? And most of the times it's no, you know? Most of the times it's not really. So I've been kind of taking stock. That doesn't mean I'm not going anywhere. I'm playing board games with y'all till it drop. It's more thinking, you know, about the long game even more, and, you know, trying to accelerate those plans for things like retirement and things like that. So we'll anyway. I'm getting into stuff that y'all probably don't want to hear. Anyway, so we're gonna play our game of Zombicide. I have not read the rule book. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Haven't read it, but there is stuff that tells me what I need to do, and I have the chat just in case they need to let me know. I've played Zombicide before. I will not be using the one rule where if you shoot into a group of zombies and there's a friend there, that friend takes damage first. That's dumb. It's just friendly fire. That's what it's called. Friendly fire. No. I will not be using friendly fire rules. That's the only thing I won't be using for this one, is the friendly fire rules. So, yeah. If you're like, no, you gotta play the rules as written, life's too short. Let's be honest, Zombicide has no rules. Yeah, so I'll be using this, and we'll go through it. That it exists at all, Steve, is dumb. I think that's the point of it. That it exists. So the change. I mean, I even got the page here with it. A survivor can't hit themselves with their own attacks. That's the change. I can't hurt myself with friendly fire. However, emergency situations can call for ranged attacks aimed at the zone where a teammate is stuck. In that case, misses during the attack rolls automatically hit survivor standing in the target zone. Assign these friendly fire hits in any way. And it doesn't apply to melee actions. So you can't shoot yourself. Melee actions don't count, but the rest do. Yeah, no, that's dumb. Nope. That's big nope. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that. You've seen my face enough. We've talked about how we will miss our dear friend. And I will miss her terribly. For people who are coming in late and like, what happened? You need to roll it back, because I ain't going through that emotional stuff for a second time. So let's get down to the table, and we will pick our characters. You're gonna help me pick my characters, and we are going to begin a game. All right? I do love y'all. Just know that. Table. Okay, so we will be playing, and I'm going to even these out or else it's going to make my brain melt. But we will be playing. So you will notice the bling, as these are 3D printed. Thank you, Chris. As you can see, they're 3D printed boxes. And yes, some of them do have the colors on the bottom. These special crates are 3D printed as well, which is pretty awesome. Nicely 3D printed. Chris also had for me these. I don't know if you see the numbers. Let me see if I can pull this one off. But look at this. So there's the numbers, and there's the spawn thing on them. See that? Isn't that awesome? So every time you see a number, this is what's there. So it lets you know, like, spawn zones, which is pretty cool. Getting them to slide back on is not too bad. So there you go. But at least it holds the board together. And then these ones you see here, I 3D printed those to build those out. So it's pretty awesome. Thank you, Chris, for doing that. I really, really appreciate it. That's there. Okay. Here are all the characters. And I don't have everything. I did not get the stretch goal box because I did not back this game when it was on Kickstarter. I got it later. Later. So there are 63 characters on here. 63. And we need 6 characters. So from each of you, And I'll say the first people who come in, and everyone only picks one number. Because I know someone will be like, 1, 2, 3. Everyone only picks one number who comes in, and I'm only going to look at one number from whatever anyone picks. Give me a random number between 1 and... I do have TMNT, Steve. So give me a random number between 1 and 63, and that's what it'd be. Matt says 23, so... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 20, 21, 22, 23. Matt has picked Bunny G. So Matt has picked Bunny G. Let's go to the table and take a look at this. So this is Bunny G will be our character. They will have 2 health before they die. An innate lucky for the build out to build these. Bunny G also comes with slippery, which means slippery skill means that they can move through zombie groups without paying extra actions. It's just one action to do it. So lucky, for each action the survivors takes, they may reroll all dice an additional time, which is pretty cool. So that's the starting one to reroll dice. All right, so that will be you. We'll put you here with lucky. You'll have 2 health. And you have only used 1 action. Next number, 33. I picked the bunny for Easter. 33. 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 will be Josh. Josh. So Josh will be 33. Josh has the slippery skill innately as well. And lucky if we're going to use it. So that's Josh. Josh will be our second. So boom. 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 Next one, 47. 6, 12, 14. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 47 will be Ned. Free search action. Cool. And when we have shove, we'll talk about what shove is. So, Ned. Ned will be our third. We're at 3 health. 42. Oh. Two. Javier will be all out. So we get to use the all out dice. All right, Javier is there. That's who we're going to use. So that was 4 of them? Yes. So I need 2 more. Give me some random numbers. Random-o. Wow. These I need to put into the other one. 13. Marion. Marion starts with a pistol. Cool. So Marion's going to get a pistol. This will be her. And then I just need 1 more. Chris, you missed the assignment. You you miss the assignment, Chris. But because you picked 67, I'm going to pick the last card, which is 63. It's going to be Yuka. Starts with a katana. Starts with a katana. I'm all right with that life. So there you go. All right. So we've got ours. Let's get our minis. And I want to show you all these wonderful minis. You know me, I print. Oh, wait. Yes, these are them. So the minis are all painted and pretty. See that? All painted and pretty. So we've got Javier. We've got... excuse me. Yuka. Now that they're painted, like, they're very easy to tell apart. When they weren't painted, it was just all orange. Yeah, there's Krang. I put him in there. We need Bunny G. Come on, you little bastard. Where are you? Oh, here you are. It's Bunny G. Nope, that's not Bunny G, is it? It is Bunny. Nope. The mask is... No, the mask is on his face. That's Tiger Sound. Let's see. I just need to look at their positioning. She's holding out the gun. Everyone's got a gun. Let's see. Then we have you, which is Josh. This is like, where's Waldo? I swear. Oh, here she is. She's here. That's her. So I've got that entire side done. Got Josh, so I need to find Bunny G and Ned. Ned. What do you look like? You got a cap on and you're holding a gun down. Ned. There's Ned. And then to find Bunny G. Derek, just join it. Just two. Hey, Danny. Derek, are you playing true solo? I'm playing six-handed. I'm playing with six characters because I'm dumb. Here it is. Here you are. Here's all six. Alright. All six painted minis for your viewing enjoyment. All painted by Curtis over at Coffee House Productions. And these look really, really good. Let's see if it'll zoom in on them. Will you zoom in on them? Yeah, see? He did a fantastic job. I mean, even adding stripes and stuff. It's wild. This one, to me, is crazy good. Let's see if it'll zoom in. Come on. There we go. Look at the ripped jeans. Look at the ripped jeans. Wow, the opposite of true solo. Yeah, like, really, really well done. So, all these minis are, like, high quality. They're high quality, in my opinion. Okay, so let's grab some equipment here. So you start with a katana. And I believe the katana's in here. So you will start with a katana. You start with a pistol. Pistols are here. You've got all out, slippery, free search action, and then the rest. Okay. So we've got starting equipment for these lovely, lovely people that we're going to be handing out. Baseball bat, the crowbar, fire axe, and 2 pistols. Alright, so these are going to be kind of what this is what we're going to try to build out here. Alright, so let's give... You're going to get the baseball bat, kid. You don't need to be holding guns. We'll give you the fire axe, because you can open doors. We'll give you the crowbar, and we'll give you a pistol. And that won't be there. Also, for cars, the police car. Car actions, get out or get in, change seats, drive slow, drive fast, so we can kill stuff, right? So that's the police car. The muscle car, same action, so we'll be able to do that. This does not generate noise. A muscle car that doesn't generate noise. That's not right, but sure. But sure. Okay, we'll put that off to the side until we need it. And we'll put it up here as a reference for now. Alright. We've got everything ready to go. We'll shuffle our decks as we need them. So each round begins with the player phase. The player with the first player token, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to mix and match as we go. One from this side, one from this side. And we will mark them as complete with, drum roll. Derek, aren't you supposed to have all this stuff ready before you stream? Shut up. No one asked you. Here we go. We will mark them all with our lovely tokens of who's gone. So we'll just need 6 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so boom, 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 boom. So that'll let us know who's gone and who hasn't. Alright, our actions that we can do. We can move, so move one zone is one action. Each player gets 3 actions. Move, search, once per turn. You can search if you're in a building. You can search. Open a door. If you have something like the axe that has the symbol to open doors, or the crowbar, you can open a door. When you open the door, you spawn zombies in all the dark zones. Reorganize if you want to reorganize or trade with people in your space. Combat, you know how that works. Take an objective, or make noise if we want to herd them in a specific locale. Alright, so that's what we do. Let's talk about our mission. Danny says, Marvel Zombies is on my shelf of opportunity, but haven't had the chance to sit down and learn it. Does it play just like this one? Not yes and no. Marvel Zombies plays differently because Marvel Zombies has the ramp up. Like every turn, your characters ramp themselves up and you get more adrenaline, or if you're playing a zombie, you gain more hunger and you have to mitigate your hunger. So I'll say, in terms of fighting zombies or shield agents, yes. In terms of fighting abominations, no. In terms of how the heroes play, no. But the core of Zombicide is still there. I like Marvel Zombies a lot. I like it a lot. All right, we're playing Mission 4, Drive-By Shooting. This is a medium. Should take 90 minutes. Our new shelter doesn't have enough protection. The zombies just keep coming. We can't sleep, and some of us are beginning to lose their grip. There must be a nest around here, probably in the business area near the subway entrance. Until the threat is neutralized, we'll be continuously attacked. I could use a new pair of shoes in my size. Our objective for this game. Secure the main access to the shelter. Accomplish the objectives in this order to win the game. Blast the cars to block the main routes. Right? So blast the cars. Use the cars to blast the red spawn zones, and move the corresponding zombie tokens to the starting spawn zone, which would be here. Okay. See the special rules. If this objective can no longer be reached, the game is lost, which means we have to be careful. We have 3 cars. Torch the last route. Throw a Molotov cocktail at the starting spawn zone, which is here. So special rules. Rolling Thunder. Cars can be driven, and we have the card drive rule here, right? We talked about it. There is no parking in the red zone. I love that, Matt. The muscle car contains a single epic weapon. Place an epic crate on top of it. Boop, boop. Thank you, Chris. The epic weapon crate gives a random epic weapon among those still available to the survivor who takes it. They can then reorganize their inventory for free. When searching the police car, draw cards until a weapon card is drawn. Discard the others. The card triggers the appearance of a walker as usual and interrupts the search. Aim at the tank. Cars can be designated as specific targets of ranged attacks. The target priority order is ignored, and a single hit is required to make the card explode. Explode, not explode. Explode. Resolve a Molotov cocktail effect, then remove the car token along with any epic weapon crate it may hold. Making a car explode on a red spawn zone moves the corresponding red zombie spawn token to the starting spawn zone. Supplies for the living. Each objective, which are the red ones, gives 5 adrenaline points to the survivor who takes it. That's experience. They just called it adrenaline points for some reason. That's my baby! That's what it says. That's my baby. Each epic weapon crate gives a random epic weapon among those still available to the survivor who takes it. They can then reorganize their inventory for free. So that's our goal. Okay. So player turn, right? Player turn. We are going to have Pimp Crates and Pimp Mobile. They call them Pimp Crates, really? So we're going to have the people who can open the door go first. Josh is going to go first. Come on, Josh. Josh is going to use one action to move here. Actually, here, because there's a door. Josh is going to... I did not grab all the door tokens. And I'm an idiot. I want y'all to know I'm an idiot. I printed out this 3D insert, and I was like, wait, how do you... Where are the... Why don't it? Why won't it? And ask myself questions like that constantly. Let's see. Come on. Get out of there. There you go. Okay. Josh is blue. So we'll put the blue thingy on Josh. That's where Josh will be. I'll add them as we go. I need... Not that. Probably this box. 1 second. I need the doors. Not the band. Here they are. Yeah. Why are there so few of them? Oh, here they are. That's why. That's why there's so few of them. Alright, so we're going to use an action to move. We're going to use an action to bust open that door. And because his weapon makes noise when you open up a door, we're going to place a noise. This is another thing that Chris printed for me. These lovely, lovely noise dice. Look at that. Nice little mini tokens. They all have the noise symbol on them. Thank you, Chris. So you will make noise here. Then we spawn in that dark zone. So we're going to grab this. Give it yawn shuffle. I think we're going to have to split up to make this work. Pimp Crates and Pimp Mobile. I can't believe they called it that. That's ridiculous. Alright. Of course I will. Of course I will. So then we're going to spawn in that room. And because everyone's at the starting, it'll be three walkers, and they will activate. So a 3 walker rush. Alright, so let's grab the walkers. They're painted too. One. I'm just going to grab randoms. 2. 3. Walker. All of them are painted. All by Curtis. Curtis does. He actually he does painting minis. So reach out to him. Check him out. Go check out his channel. He does great work. So 3 will be added here. So 3 will be added there. And they rush, which means they'll move here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that his first action was to move. His second action. His second action was to open the door. And I'll say his third action is going to be... Let's have him move down here. So Josh is done. Let's get somebody with a gun. So we'll have Marion go next, who's purple. Marion will move 1, and then she's going to shoot. She rolls 1 die, and on a 3+, she hits her target and makes some noise. Yeah. She kills 1. Put it over here. She'll gain 1 adrenaline point for killing 1. And she drops some noise. So that's her second action. Her third action, she's going to shoot again. 4. She kills another. Gains another point. Makes another noise. Pop, pop, pop. That's kind of how that builds out. Alright. Then that will end her turn. And this will get discarded. Then it'll be, who do I want to go next? Bunny G. Let's let Bunny G go. 1, 2. Bunny G's going to roll 2 dice. And on a 3+, Bunny G hits. Ha! Killed. 1. Come on. Move it. These things do become very difficult to move. So that was 1, 2, attack 3. So you are done. Then we'll let Yuka, she, who is green, is going to just do 1, 2, and I think that's all she'll do for her action. Bunny G, did I give you your yellow? I did not. Okay. Then we're going to go search stuff. So we're going to have Javier, 1, 2, and Javier is going to pick up... No, let's do a search. You get a free search. So, Javier, who is orange. Javier's going to pick up the Epic loot crate. Let's see what we find. Shuffle it up. Because it says each epic crate gives a random epic weapon, but it didn't say anything about adrenaline points. So what do we got? What do we got? The golden kukri. So now we can kill. Oh, this is pretty good. We're gonna have to give that to somebody. Right now we'll equip it on you. So that was 1, 2, 3 to be done with that. And then finally our last is Ned, who will go 1, 2. And This says for the police car, you could get in the car for another action. So I'm going to get in the car for 3. Actually, her third would have been to do that too, because we're both going to search this car for a weapon. And that'll be all of our turns. We have all finished. We're all done. We all took our turns. So after we take our turns, zombie phase. Activation. Each zombie would activate who's on the board. It would move and attack. Then we do our spawn phase, where we're going to start spawning based on zones. So, and they'll move towards the most noise. So zone number 1, we are going to spawn 4 walkers, and they will activate. I swear I shuffled that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 walkers. And they will all activate to move there. Space 2. I shuffled this, I swear. 1 brute. This is not what this was called. Oh, Ned has a free search. You're right. I am going to use that. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. So 1 brute. I'll do Ned's free search in a second. 1 brute with a rush. And finally, spot 3. I promise you I shuffled these. 2 walkers. In spot 3, they don't rush. Alright. Ned did have a free search. The zombies are coming on the board. It's a free search, so he gets it. Ned got machete. Okay. Alright. So then we remove all noise. These tokens are incredible. These noise tokens, they look amazing. I plan to use them for Dead of Winter too. They are just amazing. Okay, so back to our turn. Ned has so we'll take these off slowly. Ned's going to go first. He has a free search action, so he's going to search again. He got a sawed-off shotgun. It has reload on it. So reload means I think I can only fire it once before I have to do it. So let's see. Reload. Why is that not in the index? Why? Like, it should be in here with Bloodlust and all this other stuff. Reaper, regeneration, not reload. It calls an action for you to reload it when you use it. That's what that means. You have to spend you use it, you have to spend an action to reload it, and then you can use it again. We're going to give that to somebody, so let's just throw that in the inventory for right now. So that was his free, still has his 3 actions. He can move in and machete that guy. And and it did say when you search a police car, you get a weapon. He will. He's the only one that could kill him, so he's going to he's going to move for 1 action. He's going to attack with the machete, rolling 1 die, and he needs a 3 or higher. I said a 3 or higher, so that was his. So his first action was second action to attack. Third action. There we go. He kills the guy. And gains an adrenaline point for killing. Yep, an adrenaline point for killing him. And that's his 3 actions. He's done. Let's get Bunny G to go. Nope, I'm coming over here. What do you got? I've split up the groups. I need to get this group back together. So let's let Bunny G grab the objective and gain 5. So the objective's gone, so that's 1. 2, 3. You're done. Okay. Now, crowbar. Well, you've got the golden kukri, so you can kill brutes too. You're the only pistol wielder, right? We'll wait for them to move. She'll search the car, and we discard until we find a weapon, right? Sniper rifle. That sucks, because it says you discard until you find a weapon. So she found the sniper rifle. Okay. Which is not bad, because the sniper rifle lets her hit 3 away, and she's only going to roll 1 die. So that was her first action. Her second action is going to be to shoot at those zombies. Yep. Gain an XP. And her third action is going to be to do it again. Nope. Alright, so she's done, you're done, you're done. It's just the 3 of those left. Who's my other gunner? We'll do 1, 2, 3. And you're done. Probably should drive the car. Actually, yeah, next turn I'll get back in and I'll drive the car to there. Then I'll get this one there. I'll end my turn here. I'll end my turn here. You'll open the door and go in, and then we'll drive through them. Okay. Then we've got these 2 left. You are going to move here and not do anything else. And you are going to chill. Actually, let's get you to move here. You're going to move, get in the car, get the special crate. Which will get you special weapon. I'm alright with it. I've made peace with it. Automatic shotgun. Alright. Okay, that ends our turn. They will move up 1. He will move up 1, and then we will spawn. First down here. 1 brute. Because we're still in the blue. Then over here. 2 walkers. Then over there. 4 walkers. It's getting tight. One, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Then we remove any noise tokens, which I didn't put last time, but that's okay. We start over. Okay, so we are going to have Ned go first. So Ned can't open doors. Josh should have gone first. Josh is over here. You can open doors, so you're going to move here. Spend an action to open this door, which we will spawn in here, which is 1 runner. So spawn a runner in that room. It doesn't activate, so that was 1, 2, 3. Done. And you drop the noise here when you open up that door. Ned is going to do 1 shoot for 2. Actually, you should move into that room and kill that guy. Let's just try to shoot him. Shoot him for 2. Nope. Let's shoot him for 3. There we go. He's dead. And you will gain another experience. Then that will end Ned's turn. Yuka, time to drive the car. Yuka, so it says drive fast, 2 zones, attack each zone with zombies, friendly fire targeting, whatever. So we're gonna use our action to do a fast drive into these 2 here. And we get to roll 3 dice. 4 plus. That'll do it. 2 dead. 1, 2. So that was her first action. Then second action. I gotta get out of the car with an action, don't I? I gotta get out of the car, so that's the second action. Third action is to move here. So you are done. Alright. Where's my sniper? Machine gunner. We're gonna do 2, and we're gonna machine gun right there. Actually, no. We're gonna machine gun from here. Because we can, it says that we can shoot while in the car. So we'll just machine gun from here. First action. I need a 4 plus to hit. Second action. Machine gun. Machine gun. This is just awful. Third action. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. Okay. I should have just driven the damn car. Well, they only have 1 action, so they're not going to beat me to death. So let's do Marion. You just got to shoot. You got to shoot for what you know. Nope. Yep. Yep. Alright, so it's not so bad. And Marion's done. All that's left is Buddy G. Buddy G, I need you to... What do I need you to do? I need you to move 1. Yeah, 1. Let's have you chill out for right now. I need you to be in a safe space for what I need. Alright, this is just a walker, so 1, 1, 1, 1. And then we spawn. Spot 1. 2 walkers and they activate. 2 walkers and they activate. Spot 2. No one activates. Oh, thank God. Spot 3. No one activates. Save by the goodness, by the graciousness of what I have. Okay. People who need to catch up. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to have... You already have a special weapon. You already have a special weapon. She already has a special weapon. Let's let her start by sniping some people. So we're rolling 1 die. This will get taken away. That'll work. You're gone. Inexperience. I should open that door. Stop. Don't. Because that door will trigger all of this. How out of control do we want this to get? Because we need to search for the Molotov cocktail. So she is going to shoot again. 2. And then her third action, she'll shoot again. Yeah. She is a sniper elite. We're at 6 for her. So let's be careful of crossing the threshold, but you're done. Marion. Who wants this experience? Who needs it? Josh needs it, honestly. So we'll have Josh take their action. And Josh will shoot. Oh, that's true. Josh and Crossbow McGee there is the only ones that can open it. I need a 4+. Josh cannot hit the broadside of a barn. Good lord. Josh, I think you really need to... we probably need to give that gun to someone else. So, which is probably what we're going to do. Marion's going to take a turn. And Marion is going to trade with Josh. You're not using that properly. Here. Use this. Use this. You're not using that properly. Marion will step back for 2, and then Marion will blast for 3. See? Marion knows what's up. Marion goes to 6. And that ends her turn. Alright. You stick to opening doors. Alright, so we need Marion, Heavier, and Fuka to be in the same place. So you're going to get... I'm going to give... Ned's going to go. Ned's going to give the sawed-off shotgun to you. Actually, let's do a search first, because you can... Let's do my free search. I got the kukri, and I'm going to give the sawed-off shotgun to you, because we can reorganize once we search for free. And that's Ned. Ned is... So that's his free search. His first action, he's going to pick this up. What you got? Screw you. Screw you, game. Screw you. A walker in your zone, and then discard this card. Ah! Alright. Walker goes in my zone. Nope. Yep. Nope. Walker's in my zone. So that was his first action. His second action is to use the machete on the walker. Actually, I would have done this instead. No, I wouldn't, because that's a 4, and I seem to can't roll a 4. So we'll machete the walker. Second action. Thank you. You'll get an experience for that. So first action to pick it up. Second action to attack. Third action to do that. Alright. So we've only got Javier and Bunny G left. Bunny G will do... Bunny G's a dumb kid, right? Dumb kid. Dumb kid do dumb things. 1, 2, open the door. It's like, what are you doing? Don't take it too long. Oh, Bunny G can't open the door. You have a baseball bat. You do none of that. You want to drive a car? One to get in? I don't want to hit her. I think if we move one space, it's careful. No attack. 2. And then we'll wait. We shall wait. So you're done. Then he will do 1, pick this up for 2, gaining 5. And then move back for 3. And you're done. Zombies. Spawning time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Alright. Let's see what abomination we're getting today. This game is about to get good. We'll need to search a lot. I'll just say that. Let's see what abomination we get today. We get... Survivors cannot use the last skill they earned through adrenaline. Does not apply to blue levels. Oh, the killer clown's out. Alright, killer clown. Let's kill a clown out. All painted. Let's show. Yeah, there we go. All painted. And ready to kill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, he doesn't go in discard. He stays out. He is out because he has an effect. So he will remain out. Let me put his card here so I don't forget it. Oh. Wrong one. Wrong one. Where did I... Oh, I put it over here. That's why. He'll go here. That will discard. Over here. We're still in blue. I would have cried. I would have cried. We're still in blue. Oh, boy. And 4, and they activate. 4 walkers. I'm like, short game, everybody, short game. And they activate. Boop. All right. Only if they're from outer space. Only if they're from outer space. Okay, so what do we want to do? Who's going first? I think Bunny G should know you can't kill them. There's 4 of them. That'll put you at 6. You can kill them. But you need to open doors. That's alright. We're going to do it. First action. Drive the car fast all the way here. And we get to roll. So it says, drive fast, 2 zones. Attack each zone with zombies. So do we attack each zombie with die rolls on car drives? That's what I'm looking for. Like to the car drives 2 consecutive spaces, no U-turns. Performs a car attack on each zone with zombies the car enters. Killing zombies with car attacks earn drivers the associated adrenaline. So it's a one-time roll. Alright, one-time roll on someone who has been coming up short. And we hit on a 4+. We kill 2 of them. You get 1, 2. And so that was 1 action. Second action is to get out. Third action is to move here. You're done. Marion's going to Uzi it up because we don't use friendly fire rules for first action. Ooh, this is going to tip us into crazy town. So let's do it. One. She now has leveled up. The game's about to get spicy. Come on. This is where the game gets spicy. You will get an extra action. So now you have 3 more actions. Second action. That'll do it. Now you have 2 more actions. Let's fire away. That 5 will do it. It does 2 damage. He is the target priority. So he will die, and then we'll go up 1 more. Okay. That ends your turn. Tiger Sam will get out of the car. 1. Get out of the car. 1. Not being able to open the door is this crazy. 2, and that's kind of where we're going to be. Tiger Sam can't do much until someone opens the door, which will be Javier. He's going to do 1 to open this door because he can with the crowbar. So lots of noise happened here with those guns. You shot, noise. Car doesn't make noise for some reason, but you try to shoot and you failed. Yeah, Curtis Minis is great. Let's start spawning some stuff. So let's see, what do we got? We are in yellow now. So all runners, there's no runners on the board, so nothing in that first room. Second room, 1 runner. So 1 runner will go there. Third room, 6 walkers. Yikes. It's getting thick. And then in that last room, 1 brute and he will move. 1 brute and he'll move. Okay. Why am I putting these here? There we go. Okay. So that was it was 1 to open the door. And three go inside. Yuka is gonna go. Oh, what about you? You already went. You're there. Yuka is gonna go 1, 2. Well, yeah, and then let's start chopping. Well, she doesn't even need to stand in the zone. So let's say 1. So 1 was to do that. 2 is sniper. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Choices. Choices. Let's kill you. And that will give us the 1 experience we need to get another action to which we can roll again. Oh, it should be 1 die, sorry. And so that's 3. She has 1 more action left. That did it. Woo, that was close. And we need to give her a green here for her extra action. 4 actions is fantastic. And she is done. Next up, it would be... What are we doing? What are we doing, people? What are we doing? So, let's... You've got a gun. 1, 2, and let's pick this up for 5, putting you to 8, giving you an extra action. Got an extra action here. And do you want to give something? Nope, she's good. She is solid. You're good. And he's good. And he has a free search action. Oh, that's right. Survivors cannot use the last skill they earned. Ooh, cheated. I cheated. Whoo! That's his free search. So he actually is going to use... So it was 1, 2, free search, 3, and let's blow up that first car. Because he doesn't have his free action. And Yuka went, right? So we should be done. We're done. Everybody's gone. Alright. Move. You all could either move here or here. I don't think it matters. Let's cluster them all here. And Clowny Clown steps up. And they have 3 health. You know what? You know what? I got 2 parts of a plan. We're going to route this clown. Someone's going to... How do I make this happen? How do I make this happen? There's no weapon, I think, that deals 3 damage. It's the Molotov cocktail that just eradicates everything. But somehow I've got to get this clown to one of these areas. Yeah, they have just 1 activation. And then I can Molotov it. So this clown seems like a late game, a late thing. Anyway, let's spawn. 3 brutes are coming up. They don't activate. 1, 2, 3. Look at this. This is an amazing brute that was painted. Let's see if we can make it show. Come on. There you go. Look at that. Even the bunny symbol on the shirt. It's crazy. Like, Curtis did an amazing job. Look at that. That just looks incredible. I mean, even down to the detail. This is why I'm not a great mini painter. I do my best. But look at that. Even the flag is painted on the sleeve. Like, he did an amazing job. 3 of them. Over here. 3 walkers, and they activate. And over here, 2 walkers. Game's getting interesting. Okay, so let's do some work. Him first. Yeah. Let me clean up all this noise. Get all this noise out of you. Too much noise. It's loud. If we could probably kill them, right? Space 1. 1, 2. Yeah, we could do a handoff and let Tiger Sam, Bunny G blow up that one. So let's do 1 attack with the machete. Oh, same amount of odds between the machete and the gun. Let's just use the gun. No, it's not you. It's you. Rolled wrong. I rolled wrong. There should be 4 dice. 4 dice on a 4+. And it's 3 of them. It's all 3. To put you into that territory. So that was 1 move, 2 attack, 3. Let's keep it trucking. We'll move back in. So that ends you. Your turn. Let's make these areas safe. So 1, 2 Molotov. Yep. So 1, 2 Molotov that area. And we're going to hit the car. Oh, actually, we just need to shoot the car, don't we? We just need to shoot the stinking car. According to the rules, I don't have to Molotov it. So I could save the Molotov for the clown. Okay. So, according to the rules, we could just shoot the car once. And it'll blow up. Aim at the tank. Cars can be designated as specific targets of ranged attacks. The target priority order is ignored. A single hit is required to make the car explode. Resolve a Molotov effect. Then remove the car token along with the epic weapon crate it may hold. Yep. So 1. Shoot. With range. We're gonna hold on to that Molotov for that clown. That does work. Ba-boom! Car blows up. This gets moved down here. And there is no experience for that. It just blew up. So that was 1. Holding on to the Molotov. 2. And I'm going to shoot down here for you. 6. Kill one of these. Gain an experience. And that's 3. You're done. We're going to wait till this clown comes up and I'm going to Molotov him. We're going to let you go. So you get the machine gun in your zone. That's enough to kill you. Gain experience. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that was the U3. You don't even have a gun anymore, do you? Yeah, you do. You're gonna shoot that tank. So we're gonna shoot that tank with first action. Nope. Second action. Nope. Third action. Hey! Opa! So you kill these two, gaining 2 experience, going to 6. And this blew up. So this gets down here. Honestly, we just need to Molotov there and we won. But we need to get all of... I think we need to get all the crates in that order. It says in that order. Blast the cars to block the main routes. Accomplish the objectives in that order. And then torch the last route. We're close to winning. We just need to get down here and torch it. But that was your pathetic attempt at something. Okay. Who's left? You two are left. 1, 2. Son of a biscuit! Right? Why? Alright, well, she's got a... 3's gonna be the katana. Nope. Oh, we got our first injury of the game. 1, 2, search. Huh, okay, you could open doors now. And Yuka took her turn. We're done. Here we go. You will hit her for 1. Alright. That was a bad idea. 1, 2 brutes. Two, 4 brutes. Uh-oh. Oh, oh no. It's brute laden. And 3. A new abomination has joined the game. It is the sewer crocodile. We're gonna die. Give this card to a survivor at random. The sewer crocodile considers the designated survivor zone as its target zone, ignoring other survivors. The sewer crocodile has 2 actions. Buddy G! You enjoy that. Womp womp. Alright. We're in a bit of a pickle. So let's see. Well, she's got to swashbuckle her way. We need to kill this guy so we can get our actions. So you're going to Molotov that guy. For sure. We need to get our actions back. So you're going to take your actions. 1, Molotov, which will drop a noise, and he is eliminated, giving us 5 adrenaline for killing him, which puts us to 14. And now we have our actions back. So I have 3 actions now. Well, it was 1, which means I have 2 actions back. I think we're gonna come here. Then, so that ends you. All right. Now that we have all our actions back, let's go ahead and you are going to go step in for 1, and then we're just going to start swinging. 3 of them gone. There's 2. Swing again. 1 of them gone. 3, you're done. You have an extra action. Let's do it again. 3 of them gone. Cleared the board. Cleared the board. That is awesome. Good job, Javier. All right, over here. You're going to search, I swear to God. Sawed-off shotgun. Hand on the pump. It's 1, 2, 3. Yep. That's all you get. Then you need to open that door. we can't deal with this. So first action's open the door. So let's spawn some stuff. Please don't be an abomination. 2 runners. Ooh, interesting. Okay. 2 runners. Next one. 8 walkers, and they move. 2, 4, 6, 8. It doesn't matter which direction, so I'll just move them up. Then we're here. 2 brutes, and they move it. Get in a tight corner. Don't be an abomination. Don't be an abomination. 3 runners. Okay, so that was your first action. Your second action is going to be to shoot in there. Kill 1. You get an extra action, finally. Ooh. Shoot again. Shoot one last time. There we go. There, that runner. That looks ducky. So you are done. So we've got you and you left. You need to get over here and help them. 1, 2. That's going to be it. Then we'll wait. We'll wait them out. You're going to search. Oh, thank goodness. So we'll be able to kill the crocodile. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. And she has 1 more action. Gain 5. Let's leave that for... Let's leave that. Let's do instead, we'll do a search, and she has 3 more actions. We could bring them to us. So let's open this door. Bring them to us. So that's 1, 2. And I'm going to give the Molotov cocktail to you. And that's 3. With the door open, that ends her turn. Okay. One, 2, sadly. They can move there. here. You get 2 actions. 1, 2. Perfect. And you all just move 1. Okay. You can come here, throw the cocktail. Someone could come out, shoot this car, blow up this area. We need the Molotov. Well, we just need to search for another Molotov to nuke this area. Or we could put the car. We'll drive the car here. We won't blow up the car. We'll drive the car here and then nuke the car there. For the win. Okay. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. Draw. We gotta draw stuff. First. 4 runners. 2. 3, 4. Next. 2 walkers and they step up. Finally, 5 walkers. Jeez. 2, 3. 4, 5. Alright. I think we're close to our goal. You're going first. And you are going to move here. Tossed. Boom! You're dead. 5 experience, 6, 7, 8 experience for that Molotov cocktail. 8 experience. Getting that extra action. Happy Easter, Steven. Then, so that was your first action move, second action, the cocktail. You have 2 more actions left. We're gonna search. Yes. I could move and nuke this, but I don't want to blow that up. Oh, there's a door right here. We can make it work. We'll move here. That's your turn. Good job. I think we're on our way to winning. Next up is this fun. You're gonna go. So you got 4 actions. All 4 actions will be shooting. 2. 1. 2. 1. Good job. Good job, lady. Good job. The runners are what's going to be the problem. Let's do... You're just gonna let me down. You're gonna do the opposite of Rick Astley. You're gonna give me up. You're gonna let me down. 1. 2. 3. 4. All right. And you're done. Then... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Don't you dare be an ah. 5 dice. I can live with those numbers. Yep. That seems good to me. Alright, we've got 2 people left. You are not ready for the melee. You are not ready for the melee. We're going to do some searching. 1, 2, chainsaw. Yeah. Yeah. 3. I should put 3 here and then search in here. Yeah, that's 2, 3, and then we'll search there. Oops, sorry. Sawed-off shotgun. Okay. Alright, finally, Javier. 1, take the Molotov. That's 2, 3, and wait? Or let Bunny G have the fun. We'll let Bunny G have fun. 1. Search. Sawed-off shotgun. Another one. That's 2. 3. Search. Shotgun. And sure. It's laden with shells. And you can open doors now, so that's the game ender right there. So that is everybody's done. If we survive this round, we won. So 1, 1, 2. I shouldn't be here anymore. Shotgun City. Come on. There we go. And then walkers, 1. Runners, all here. Let's spawn it up. We don't care what's there. Come on. Give us your worst. All walkers activate. It's just these. Oh, these here too. You'll move here. Oh, no, you'll move here. And you all will move here. Three brutes. And they activate. And want a bomb. The Obama Cop. The abomination goes first in target priority order. The Obama Cop. And it's this guy. Curtis did an amazing job. All right. Cool. All right, let's win this. First up, Bunny G. 1, 2, napalm. Bunny G, you get 5 experience for that. 4, 5, taking her to 18. But all 3 have been napalmed. And I think that's the game. Throw a Molotov at the starting spawn zone. Yep. So, boom, we won. That's it. We won. Woo! That was a win. That was a win. Yeah, overall, that was fun. That was fun. The minis look fabulous on the board. Let me see if I could even... Yeah, you don't really get to see all of them as much, but the minis look fabulous on the board. But we did win. We took that out. This was a medium difficulty one, according to the rules and missions. We ran the Washington Z.C. campaign. It was fun. I want to get into those. I want to get through these, and then I want to get into those the Washington's, like the campaign stuff where you're seeing like the cards. I think that really helps the game a lot. So the tutorial is okay. I didn't do city blocks, but now I can see city blocks can fit on here, and I should be able to play. I didn't. There's more missions in here. That was mission 4, and you can play them in any order. There are a total of... Ooh, Grindhouse sounds fun. There's a total of... Still, and still going. Good lord. How many missions are here? Ram speed. I like all of that. 25. There's a total of 25 missions in the core game for what you play. And then, it's over here. You've got the Rio de Janeiro campaign. So this one's a full campaign one that you can play with a campaign rule sheet, with the all-out dice on here. And that contains, I don't want to spoil too much, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That contains 10 missions for a campaign. Paris. When Gabe was really into this, we would set up all the tiles, like 4 or 5 spawn zones, and see how long we can make it. Yeah, it's an endurance fight. That's amazing. This one has 10 as well. A campaign. Fort Hendricks has... Is it all 10? All of them are 10, basically. 9, 10. Yeah, 10. And then Washington, D.C. So I think what we'll do is we're going to start one of these. I don't know if I'll... I may do a recording of it. I want to play these. Yeah, this is 10 here, too. So, 25 in the core... So 35, 45, 55, 65 campaigns, not including... Oh, wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. There is a campaign for the extras, a mission 1 and a mission 2. And there is... a campaign for comic book extras. Not campaign, but 3 missions for comic book extras. 1. Yeah. And there are the missions for there. So, yep, that's all the Zombicide I got. Lots of things to do. What's also pretty cool, and what I think people should take into account, you have a lot of Zombicide. I have Marvel Zombies. I have Zombicide 2nd Edition, and I do have Deceased coming, so I will have a lot of Zombicide. However, what I really love about this game are these tiles. Like, one of my biggest complaint about Marvel Zombies is it's very location-specific. You're either Xavier's Mansion, S.H.I.E.L.D. Headquarters, or Fantastic Four Baxter Building, but you're... there, or Stark Tower, I think, is the other one. But you're never in the streets or in buildings or things like that that are fighting. And I felt that was a missed opportunity. But now that I bought 2nd Edition because first I was going to just get the tiles so I can integrate it with Marvel Zombies. But then I was like, no, I want some of the other stuff that comes with it too. So I got this, right? But we have the streets, which can now get mixed in with Marvel Zombies. And now... it could really feel like you're in a city whenever you play Marvel Zombies, or if you got Deceased, whenever you play Deceased, you can feel like it's in a city. It's not location specific. And I think that was the one thing that was bugging me about Marvel Zombies was it's location specific. But I do want to try out the campaigns for these and see how they play. 10 missions isn't too bad. It's not a lot of commitment there. So we'll figure out what to do in that set and build it up. Let's see. Yeah, so that is my playthrough of Zombicide 2nd Edition. For people who came early, you got a little bit more information. I'm sorry if that kind of put a damper on your Saturday, but I did want to honor my friend. I've been through the process long enough that I wanted to build that out. So hopefully you have a happy Easter for those who celebrate, and those who don't, hopefully you have a happy Sunday. I hope you have I really, really hope y'all have a safe and happy weekend, that y'all are having fun. I went and watched the movie Project Hail Mary. I read the book 2 years ago, and I love the book. The movie is good. If you like The Martian, you will like that movie a lot. That's all right, Mike. You could just rewind back to the beginning. It was at the beginning. But yeah, that was a good movie. If you go into the movie expecting a movie experience like you did with The Martian, you will enjoy the movie fully. If you like The Martian, you'll like the movie. But other than that, get out there, hug your family, let them know you're there for them. Yeah, cool. That's gonna be it. What's coming up? Tuesday will be the Marvel United lunchtime stream, and I'll be playing Sentinels of the Multiverse again. I'll be going up against Citizen Dawn. See how that goes. Thursday is up in the air because I think my son has a game, and if he has a game, then I got to be there for the game. If he doesn't, I'll stream something. But if he does, I won't be doing that Sunday. Wednesday, I hope to edit the video that Mark and I recorded yesterday for Alien Trespass Odyssey. Friday is potentially a Game of Palooza, so that means that I'll be going to Raleigh to visit Kim and Steve over on Co-op Guild, and we'll be playing board games over there. So potential Game of Palooza this weekend, and then when I get back, we'll set the schedule for what's up. So it's gonna be a good time. Game of Palooza. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Truly, truly, truly. I love y'all, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Take care. Bye.